Hello everyone, Mike here. So my sister's just given me her light Sussex bantam hen. She lost the majority of her flock a few weeks ago now to the fox, and she had two light Sussex at the time, but even then she didn't really want them. When I got my light Sussex, she also got some hens and intended for them to be just Pekins, but they did throw in some light Sussex as well for her. So this is one of the only survivors from the attack. Three of them survived, two Pekins in this light Sussex. She's just gotten a lavender Pekin cockerel, and he wasn't really getting on with this light Sussex. The light Sussex was basically bullying him because she is the larger hen, and he is only still a chick, a bit like Sam really. However, it sounds to me like the lavender Pekin is just a little younger than Sam, and my sister doesn't have anywhere to separate him, so I'm sort of adopting her hen for her. So you should really introduce them when it's night. However, I introduced the light Sussex in the day and Sam in the day. There have been no issues, so I'm going to introduce this one in the day as well. But before I do that, today or tomorrow, my chicks are due to hatch. So I'll just open it up so you can see. So I have moved Sam out of here, obviously. Put the broody hen in here. There's a lovely big poo in the corner for me to clear out. But any time now, they'll be hatching. They'll probably hatch in the night. But I'll leave her, I don't want to disturb her at all. So the rest of the flock knows something's on. So for anybody who was worried about Sam being in that little hutch, I moved him into here. Not sure if I made a video on that or not, but I've actually had him for the past few days. Just in with the rest of the flock. He's been sleeping with the rest of the flock, and there's been absolutely no issues. He's afraid of the other hens, don't get me wrong. However, the worst that the cockerel has done to him is chase him. Basically, I had a look online and it said you should introduce them when they're fully feathered. So really I should have kept him in with the flock straight away and before they start crowing, and he's only just started crowing, so I'll count that one. I spent the whole day with him, first day that I had him in here, and it was fine. The flock didn't have any issues. So the next day I was away a bit, still sort of monitoring them, still no issues. So now I've just got him in with the rest of the flock permanently really, and it's still no issues. Obviously the cockerel, he is the main cockerel, you know, Sam is the underdog, so to speak. However, he has no issues with Sam. At first he was chasing him around a bit, but we weren't seeing any of the sparring that you normally get with two cockerels. There's been absolutely no fighting between the two of them. I'd say there was more fighting between one of my Pekins and one of my black Pekins and the cockerel, so that's really good. Really happy with that. Let's let this hen out. So a couple weeks ago now, I'm not quite sure when actually, but I actually lost a hen, unfortunately. Looks like something sort of strangled her. She was... What I'll do is I'll actually just leave this like this so she can fly out if she wants. If not, then I'll tip that over in a second for her to come out. But I'll just show you where she was. She was lying against here, and all of her neck feathers were missing and sort of ruffled up. So personally, I believe that she was strangled. Oh, there we go. She has left. Here she is. So she's not inside, she's the one outside. I think the cockerel was frightened by that. A good thing with Sam, so there was a bit of an issue the other day with the black Pekin broody. She did a very runny poo in the night, and it basically stuck to her back, so we had to put her in warm water. I know that was a risk, but she couldn't actually poo anymore, so we had to take that risk. So we put her into warm water, and it was all fine. There were absolutely no issues whatsoever. She's gone back on her eggs, but as we were taking her out, she made a bit of noise, and Sam came running over to try and stop us doing anything to the hen. So he's a very good cockerel. Well, that's it for this video. Now I'm going to try, if I can. There we go, look, that light Sussex has already gone in with the light Sussex flock, because there's sort of sub flocks in this flock. So the main sort of group are all of the light Sussex, and I find that black Pekin does sort of go with them, but then the two silkies, I think the other one's over there now actually, but the two silkies and one of the black Pekins go with Sam, so it's a really nice mix. Now hopefully I'll be able to catch the chicks hatching. I'll come up here again tonight and have a look, but if I don't, you should be seeing some chicks very soon, and I will keep you all updated with that. So here she is, and that lovely poo that I'm going to have to clean up in a minute. Bye for now. Right, I heard chirping over here, and look, there's a chick sticking its head out. Wow, that is amazing. See if the chick will do it again. So it's grey. It looks like maybe one of the silkies, perhaps one of the eggs of the black silkies, but also it just could be a black Pekin, obviously, because it's really hard to tell, obviously, at this point what they are. We'll have to wait till they grow a bit older. But look, there we go. We have a chick. So this is literally 10 minutes after I last filmed, and there was nothing. So this is hatched within the last 10 minutes. That is amazing. Hello, little one. Welcome to the world. So we have a chick. I am really happy with this. Success. All of this time, it's now been worth it just to get that chick. Well, I'll leave her and I'll check back in an hour's time to see if there are any more. So I'll see you then. So it's the second day where the chicks are expected to be hatching, and yesterday evening we came up here again. My phone had died, so I didn't record it, but we came up here again and there was actually another chick that had hatched. But now I think there might be another one again, because look, we took all the eggshells away and there's another eggshell. So if I just remove that, yeah, I think that might be one of the silky eggs, but I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. There she is, quite happy. Hopefully when I come back there'll be some more to see, hopefully. So here we go, we've got 3 chicks. So here are the chicks, and look, there's another one that's hatched, just poking its head out there. I'm not going to film them too much, I don't want to disturb it as it's just hatching, but there we go. So I finally caught one just as it's hatched, so it's literally come out not even 30 seconds ago, because I filmed it while well, I didn't film it, but I saw it while it was in the egg, and it just opened the egg, and now it's actually emerged. So I just went up to check on my chickens and shut them all away, and one of the chicks, I think it was the last one that hatched, was lying face down in the hutch. The broody was next to it, but didn't really seem to care for it at all. I tried to put it under her, but the broody wasn't accepting it. So I took it down to the house. Just had it cupped in my hands, and I was like sort of breathing on it basically, just to try and keep it warm. It's now on a heat mat, and I'm trying to keep it warm as well with the heat in my hand. We're not sure whether it will make it or not, but it's worth a try. So he made it through the night, which is good, because we weren't too sure if he would or not, just because of how cold he was when we brought him in. But we think he might have an issue with his legs, because he can't stand up. Look, he just does that. We think it might be straddle leg or something, because he just can't quite. He can't stand up. There's a few ways you can fix it. First one is just having it on a surface that isn't slippery, like this tea towel. We're just currently trying to find a very small rubber band. You get a rubber band, put it on their feet with a piece of straw in the middle, and that holds their feet together so that they can sort of walk, and then eventually that's just how their feet stay. But currently that's all it can do, unfortunately. So we have to pick it up and make sure it has a drink and feed it. Poor thing. I'll keep you all updated. So the chick survived the night, and well, as you can see, it's not been walking properly, and it can't seem to put any weight on its legs. Well, I did some research, and thanks to some very helpful people in a chicken keeping Facebook group, I have discovered that the issue is something called splayed leg. So if you just see below, if she lifts her body up, or he lifts his body up, see there's basically it's a splint made out of a rubber band, or a loom band actually, with a piece of straw in the middle, and that basically pulls his legs together more so that he can walk properly, because basically his legs were pointing outwards, which means he just can't walk, he can't put any weight on his legs. So I need to leave this on him for about 48 hours, and I've just got to hope that this helps him and he can walk about. But he's certainly a lot stronger, a lot more lively and active today, which is really good. And he's certainly looking a lot better from yesterday, because when I took him down from the chicken pen last night, when I found him, he was stone cold. As I was taking him down, I have to admit, I thought he might have died taking him down. The reason why I'm referring to him as a he, by the way, is because if I refer to the chick as a she, it will most definitely be a cockerel. If I refer to the chick as a he, it will probably be a cockerel anyway, but still, at least I won't be disappointed then if it does turn out to be a cockerel. So I'll refer to the chick as a he so that I'm not disappointed. Bye for now. And it is able to walk now. So in about a day or so, I'm going to try and put the chick under its mother. But I think it should be the last update now, hopefully. So I'm really glad that I've managed to save this chick. Thank you very much for watching this little video and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye for now.